Hi everybody, it's time for Bleach 471 review. Alright, like I told you guys before, I am not going to do any more complaining. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm just going to tell you what happened. Simple point. For this review, from now on, this is how I do my reviews of Bleach. I tell you what happened, tell you the pros and the cons of the chapter from my point of view. Likes or dislikes if you want to go that way. Do that. Rating, and what I think might happen in a couple of weeks coming up. Okay, let's get into it. Chapter 471 of Bleach. Prey for Predators, Part 2. Prey for Predators 2. It's basically a flashback. First part, we get into the flashback of in the beginning. You have Veruca, her flashback, and basically, you know, she's this little, mommy, Veruca stole my doll, and this whole business. And basically, she had this power when she was like 4 years old. Then you get into Evolve, and at first I didn't understand who the other flashback was, and I found out it was Girlico, the butler guy. And basically his father died from some kind, from what I understood from it, some kind of disease, and he inherited this watch. And he tried this watch on his wife, and he killed her. Very twisted individual. But anyway, from there we go into the past of Jackie Tristan and her business, where she gets these new shoes and she's so happy. Then you move on also, then you get the whole story with Yukio and his family, and they will pretend they died and all that other stuff. And then later in the chapter you find out that Jackie's father died, and her boots, the boots that were given to her, are now dirtied with blood. It was some crazy sick shit. And then from there, you got Veruca talking more about her past and how she met this guy, and she was going out with him, and so on and so forth. And he didn't want to be there, and that was the whole business about it. And then on all that, then she goes into detail about Ginjo, how, oh, you should use this power to be you'll be the predators now. And then after that we go into the fight, we go back to the fight with Veruca and Rukia. And Rukia, after hearing all this, she's able to do what she does. Is she does White Moon. She's able, I don't know how she did it. She must have gotten her Zanbakuto. I don't know, there was some weird thing going on there. But she was able to do White Moon, and she grazed Veruca. Grazed her, kind of. But I'm just telling you what happened, basically, from, not exactly, you know, what they said to each other, but she was explaining this. Afterwards, she was explaining it, of how, you know, they're not normal. They're like pieces of meat. That was the whole problem of this chapter. That was the whole story behind it, was that they were pieces of meat. Kind of weird comparison, but as the fight goes on, she gets out of the way, Veruca, but she gets hit, kind of, and what ends up happening is she sneezes, Veruca, and achoo, and then Veruca is back to normal, and during that instant of when she's defenseless, Veruca stabs her with these horn things. And basically, from what I saw in that chapter part, and she says, oh, sorry, she didn't want to get stopped by that technique, she says. And from what I understand, I think what happened was, Rukia got absorbed into that glove that Veruca was wearing. And that's pretty much what happened. It was a short chapter. That's basically what happened. Okay. Cons and pros. I'm feeling generous. Let's start with the pros. The pros, I liked the flashbacks. I liked, to be honest with you, I liked Tristan. I liked Jackie Tristan. I like her. Her story was pretty gruesome. Hers and Yukio, even though it wasn't. Hers, Yukio's, and Ruka was really, really gruesome stuff. How they were children and they just had a bad childhood and all this stuff. That just worked for me. I don't know. I just found that to be a pro. Purliko, no. I'm not interested. So, but the thing about that is, but that's what I felt to be a pro. Another pro is the ending of the chapter with Ruka. It was pretty damn boss. The way she took it to Rukia, and I thought more development from Kubo about this character, Ruka, which is very surprising. But those are my two pros. Cons. The ending was a con. So the ending was essentially a pro and a con. The con? What is the business with... It's like a slap in the face to Rukia. That's the way I see it. A big, huge fucking slap in the face. And this is from my observation. I mean, when I move more that I think about it, the more I realize it's a big fucking slap in the face. She defeated Aninero in the Ankarok, and here she's getting defeated by Ruka this easily? I found that very disappointing. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. The other con, I would say, would probably be two pros. The other con would be... The other con would be... too short. Well, actually, no. The other con would be not enough action. So 2 cons, 2 pros. Rating. I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. Only because of the flashback. I liked how they did it, like he did with the flashback. Now, 5 out of 5. And prediction-wise, can't really tell you. But this is how I'm going to do it from now on. Right now, the story is, there's some development. There was some development here. There was some development. I liked what happened. It was interesting. I liked what I saw. There was some development. But it's like a two-sided coin. That's the problem here. It's a two-sided coin. There's some development, but yet Kubo made Rukia, he disrespected his own character, Rukia, by making that the ending it was. But 3.5 out of 5. It was good. It wasn't great. It was good. We will see. We will see. I'm probably going to get some bad comments from Phone. Because I'm not even talking about him. I'm not talking about him. This is my opinion. 3.5 out of 5. Deal with it. Deal with it. 3.5 out of 5. It was good. I like the development. Ruka is the best Fullbringer. The best. And, you know, true to be told, it's like a double-edged sword. Ruka gets character development, and Kubo disrespects one of his characters, and Rukia. So it's a very judgmental thing, and you know, it's like a lot. You have to laugh at it because now he's just making things very difficult for the fans. But to be case in point, he is developing someone, and that's something to look forward to. It's been Bonkai922. See you guys later. Comments below. What do you think? Do you want me to continue it like this, the reviews? Or should I change it? See you guys later.